They expect you to fight the way everyone fights, volume for volume, drama for drama, accusation met with defense. They've studied the rhythm of conflict, the escalation, the explanations, the emotional reactions, and they rely on it. Their entire strategy assumes you will play your part. But when they approach you, something breaks in their expectations. There is no reaction, no urgency, no opening. They find stillness instead of flinching, silence instead of explanation. A closed door where they expected access. And in that moment, their entire framework collapses. Not because you fought better, but because you refused to fight at all. You didn't win the argument. You removed yourself from the arena entirely. That refusal, calm, deliberate, and absolute, is what disorients them most. Because when you become unavailable to the game, there is nothing left for them to control. Welcome to Stoicism for Her. This is not about winning conflict. It's about rendering it irrelevant. Number 1. The discipline of withheld assent. Most people react instantly to provocation. An insult comes, and they accept it as something that must be answered. You don't. You create space between what happens and how you respond. In that space, you decide whether it deserves you at all. Most of the time, it doesn't. This isn't hesitation, it's control. They wait for a reaction that never comes because you never agreed to engage in the first place. Number 2. The elimination of the need to explain. People feel compelled to justify themselves, to prove, clarify, defend. You don't. You understand that explanation is a privilege, not an obligation. And you don't offer it to people who have already chosen misunderstanding. Your silence is not weakness, it's discernment. You refuse to turn your inner world into a battlefield for someone else's narrative. Number 3. Strategic unavailability. They assume they can reach you, emotionally, psychologically, energetically. They can't. Not because you've built walls, but because you are fully anchored in yourself. There is no entry point, no leverage. They push, probe, and persist, only to encounter absence. Not resistance, not retaliation, just absence. And eventually, they exhaust themselves trying to reach someone who is never available to them. Number 4. Silence as exposure. When you don't respond, they unravel. Silence forces them to fill the space, and in doing so, they reveal everything: aggression, insecurity, inconsistency. They came prepared for a script. You gave them nothing to work with. So they expose themselves trying to regain control. You learn everything you need to know without saying a word. Pause for a moment. If you recognize yourself here, understand this. Nothing is wrong with you. Your silence is not emptiness. Your distance is not coldness. Your restraint is not weakness. It is control. It is clarity. It is strength. Number 5, preemptive indifference. You've already made peace with losing people before they try to leave. Not out of pessimism, but clarity. Your peace doesn't depend on them. So when they turn, nothing inside you collapses. You prepared long before the moment arrived. Number 6, refusing to carry what isn't yours. You may feel the initial impact, but you don't hold on to it. Their anger, their projection, their chaos, it belongs to them. You don't internalize it. You don't relive it. You don't carry it forward. You let it fall where it originated. Number 7, knowing engagement is not connection. Just because someone interacts with you doesn't mean they connect with you. Conflict is not connection. Drama is not depth. So you don't engage where there is no substance. You don't invest where there is no return. Number 8, radical acceptance. You don't try to change people. You see them clearly and accept exactly what they show you. No denial, no hope-based illusions. And once you see clearly, you move accordingly. That clarity removes all their leverage. Number 9, withdrawing the audience. Conflict needs attention to survive. You stop watching, no reaction, no participation, no acknowledgement. And without an audience, the performance collapses. Number 10, the slow response. They rely on urgency to control the situation. You slow everything down. You wait, you delay. You respond on your own time, or not at all. This breaks their momentum and returns control to you. Number 11, staying on your path. They want to become your focus, even as a problem. You refuse. You keep building, moving, growing, and in doing so, you reduce them to irrelevance. Number 12, building a life they cannot access. This is the foundation of everything. You've created a life that doesn't depend on them, emotionally, mentally, or structurally. There's nothing to threaten, nothing to take, nothing to manipulate, because everything you need already exists within your world. And that is what confuses them most. Not your silence, not your distance, but your independence from needing anything they offer. There is peace in no longer fighting unnecessary battles, in knowing what deserves your energy and what doesn't. They will keep testing, keep pushing, keep trying to understand why their methods fail. And you will remain the same, unavailable to chaos, available only to what aligns. This is not arrogance. This is not detachment. This is self-mastery. And once you reach this level, there is nothing left to prove, only a life left to live. If this resonates, you already know what comes next. Not more defense, not more explanation, just continued growth, quiet, steady, and unstoppable. She doesn't chase, she attracts by simply remaining in her frequency. Her silence isn't coldness, it's containment. She moves differently because she processes differently. Deep water runs still. While the world scrambles for validation, she collects her peace like currency. No over-explaining, no overperforming, just presence that demands nothing and commands everything. She knows her energy is her most valuable asset, and she guards it like a vault. Let them wonder. Let them watch. Let them try to figure out what they can't imitate. She's not playing the game. She is the game. Stay there.